Hello there, and welcome to the Mega Turtle Mega Sneak Peek. I don't know. Honestly, there is so much. There is so much crammed into this. I'm just gonna start with the special abilities. I'm not gonna ruin the story behind it, but as you can see right there, I just tossed a cryo bomb that slows down, you know, like standard cryo bombs do. But if you're like me, the second you saw the cryo bomb on the GBE menu there, you were like, oh my god, my answer to every mine is... No, it's not. It doesn't clear mines. So it works the exact same as a cryo bomb, but a little bit crappier. Probably because if they gave us cryo bombs that cleared mines, let's be honest, you'd have people like reaching like level 500 and it would get absurd. Now, there's so much, like I said, I'm gonna try cramming it in here, but I know I'm gonna forget a bunch of stuff. So, the mechanic, you know, with past Mega Crabs, obviously, we've had certain things that have, you know, like certain troops, or this or that, or something to make it a little unique, you know, like vampire bat critters, stuff like that. In the Mega Turtle 1.0, I gotta throw in the 1.0, because, you know, with the Mega Crab, I started with just Mega Crab, and then I had to, like, you know, make Crab 2.0, and then... So, Mega Turtle 1.0, hopefully? I guess, the unique thing about it is extra GBE abilities that obviously change level by level. And you have the ability to use those, each one with a different and unique ability. This level obviously being the healing critters that Dr. Kavan normally has. Now, also, much like the cryo bomb that doesn't clear mines, those little critters are not invincible like the normal ones are. So, kind of like them, but a little shittier. Now, for this particular level, obviously, the remote control? Does that work? I think it works. We're gonna call it the remote control, because it is exactly that. It's the exact same as Sparky's remote control ability, only you can toss it from the beach on things in the back of the base without having to have any troops anywhere near it, which... I can think of a few ops that I would absolutely freaking love to have that ability on. Oh! But yeah, pretty straightforward. You can remote control things. It will attack for you. It will be attacked by defenses. It ends up costing a lot of energy. Honestly, with all of these abilities, they start off kind of low and they start building up and building up and building up. This Mega Crab, if you're looking for statue ideas, or like you're like, oh, what should I stock up on? What should I be doing? Man, bring your GBE to the table. This is the Mega Crab of gunboat energy, because, like, obviously these are low level. I don't have to use any of my other abilities. I don't have to barrage or artillery or critter or shock or heal or do anything. Because I can march through and I can just waste all of my energy on those gunboat abilities, the special unique ones. But as you get to higher levels and you have to start using your energy for regular things, they're gonna get so nasty. Now, let's move on to quite possibly one of my favorite gunboat abilities from the Mega Turtle. Oh, got close, I almost said crap. That's right, warrior gymnasts. They do somersaults, and then they land wherever they happen to be placed. And as you can see, they are burly. These guys are buff. So this is kind of like the super soldiers, where they run in, they hit something, and it gets slowed by like a frost effect, kind of like a Cryoneer. But like, look at them just rolling through. And yes, these are lower level defenses, it's a lower level thing, but like, man, those warriors do some crazy damage, and they just have hit points that won't end. I tried throwing one over by, you know, the flamethrower section to see it get burnt down, but unfortunately, they're too buff. They took out the entire HQ, and, you know, whatever. Now, my second most favorite ability from the whole... Actually, you know what, maybe even tactically, probably my favorite. It's the exact same as the Troop Resurrection. The only difference is it's in a bomb format, and you can put it anywhere on the board. Yeah, you heard me right. And it works the exact same as the regular one from Dr. Kavan, where, you know, as your troops die, it'll res troops. If you don't have troops that need to be resed, it will res Riflemen in their place. Now, also, all of these abilities, because obviously they are, you know, a lot of them are the same as hero abilities. Very important, the hero, like, you do not have to level up your hero abilities to level these up. There's no association there. The gunboat energy ability, bonus abilities, whatever you want to call them, in the Mega Turtle are actually linked to your armory. So if you are, you know, looking to save up or going to be doing an armory upgrade in the near future because you're not maxed out, get on it now. Upgrade that armory, it'll make all of your gunboat abilities just that much more powerful, and you can do stuff like that where you purposely sacrifice a bunch of Zookas down on the beach to backdoor the turtle. I absolutely love that. I cannot wait to get into the real turtle to actually, you know, do that on purpose. Now, also, you know, we've got the classic speed serum. I just wanted to show you the radius size of the speed serum. It's surprisingly large. Like, one speed serum can very easily get your entire army covered. So, and there's no surprises coming from the speed serum, let's be honest. Like, it speeds up your troops, it speeds up defenses. Hit your troops with it, not... Anyways. So, yes, another reason why I see a whole lot of craziness going on with gunboat energy this time through is because of stuff like this speed serum, which just, if, like... When it's placed on the map, you have to be careful because you know you're going to get some defenses. It's kind of a double-edged sword, but when you can place that speed serum anywhere you want, it greatly improves the effectiveness of it. Like, you end up doing some insane stuff with the speed serum because you can hit only your troops, not have to worry about hitting the defenses, and you lose that negative side, and it turns into, oh yeah, dead core. So definitely, definitely work on your tap placement, I guess. Like, you know, like, figure out your diameters on the lower level. You know, the lower levels, you don't really need these, so, like, boost up nice and burly and just play with them down there. Perfect example is right here on this stage. I wanted to show you the turret. This is the turret. It's a turret. Like, that says it all. You throw it out there, it will shoot at things, and things will shoot at it. And really, I just wanted to kind of show off the range that the turret has. So as you can see, that second one, the difference between the first and the second was the difference between being able to hit the goo and not hit the goo. Just to give you an idea, and also to give you an idea of what kind of hit points you're looking at here, because as you can see, you know, there's a couple mortars just going to town on this bad boy, and the hit points are standing strong. So this is kind of nice because you can almost use this as like a temporary tank, or, you know, like something to distract defenses so they're not necessarily firing away on your poor troops. rocket launchers, I feel like this would be a good rocket launcher deflector. Like, the rocket launchers are just like, oh, hey, there's a turret, I'm gonna start shooting at that, and then, like, on the other side of the turret, you just walk all your Zookas right by without even bothering to smoke, because you know they're gonna be safe. Also, like, you know, right there, I'm trying to give you a pretty good idea of what you're looking at as far as, you know, distance for shooting and stuff like that. So, what I suggest is, when you get the crab in your hands, or sorry, the turtle in your hands, do some testing. Get used to it, because they definitely have a lot of very interesting ways that the gunboat abilities can be used. But you're gonna have to kind of get a feel for the area effect for stuff like, say, the cryo bomb and the speed serum. And while you're getting an idea for that, you're going to want to get an idea for, like, how many hit points your turrets have, what kind of range your turrets are going to have, how many, I don't know, healing critters you're going to get, how much they're going to heal. You play with these things on the lower levels so that you don't have to worry about it on the higher levels. Long story short, TLDR. I guess you don't have to read anything on here, so TLDL? Didn't listen, right? Am I right? TLDL? Alright, so anyways. Oh, right. Sorry, I got a little distracted by this level. I thought it was really interesting because you got these shields right down on the very front. And if you're kind of careful, this is one of the things I love about the Mega Crab, is if you're kind of careful, you can actually let the critters surrounding those generators take out the generators. That's like taking down free shields. That's freaking amazing as far as I'm concerned. And, like, yes, over here on the right-hand side, there's a bunch of sniper towers and whatever, but, like, it's okay. So, as you can see, like, as with all the crabs, the turtle has a lot of different and pretty unique levels that you can do things that you wouldn't necessarily normally get a chance to do in gameplay, just because the critter vats are still floating around. Out of the levels that I have played, I have not run into any of the speed serums. I have run into cryo bombs, obviously. The critter packs, I haven't found any flying critters or super soldier vats or anything like that, so I'm not sure if they're going to pop up on the later levels, or if, you know, we're kind of just going to have those through the gunboat abilities. Also, all of the gunboat abilities that I have shown you are just the ones that are offered, because every level is different, so you see different things. There's 100% the possibility that there are other crazy abilities out there that I haven't even stumbled across yet. As I can show you right here with this one, which I, you know, had to go fairly deep into the turtle to see, which is the shield, kind of like, again, Dr. Kavan's protective shield, and I definitely was playing with it because I was like, you know, what kind of range are we looking at? Like, it's pretty hefty, man. You can shield most of your army. However, once you shield most of your army, the shield seems a lot weaker than it normally would. So, I don't know. I'm not sure, you know, kind of 50-50. We're going to have to play with that one a little more to see how much I really enjoy using that one. Right now, obviously, the remote res and, well, speed serum's always awesome. But, anyways. Now, the next ability, as you can see here, it kind of looks like a shock bomb, but a little bit different. And that is exactly what this bad boy is. This is the long-term shock. However, before you start, you know, squirming, it isn't a regular shock. It's a single target shock. So you can see up at the top there, the shock launcher and the boom cannon. I threw one down on each of them while I was still blasting through all the mortars and rocket launchers and stuff down on the bottom, because, let's be honest, if I had a shock launcher landing on all my troops constantly, it would suck and it would slow me down and bad things would happen. However, With this incredibly long single shock, it's very easy to throw that bad boy out there and just like let that scary thing sit and freeze. Perfect example on the right hand side where like my troops would have been crippled by running through there. I throw that long shock on and I just don't have to worry about it. I just brush it aside, carry on with my attack, focus on the things that I actually want to attack, and that means I don't have to waste my gunboat energy trying to blow that defense up before my troops get there, which is what I would normally have to do. I'd normally have to artillery or barrage down that shock launcher. So definitely loving the long-term shock. It definitely has its uses. You're gonna have to be careful of when and where and how you use it, but man, it has its uses. Anyways, this covers at least all of the abilities that I was able to find. If I find some more, maybe we'll have another video or see what happens. Hopefully I'll see you on the live stream because, of course, the turtle needs to be live streamed somehow. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.